G'day, mates. It's time to check out one of the amazing animals that our amazing creator God has made. We're learning about Australia today, after all, so we'll be looking at one of Australia's most well-known animals. Can you guess it? Let me give you a clue. Anybody got a guess? You are correct. Today we are talking about the kangaroo. Kangaroos are nicknamed roos for short, but they also have a lot of other really cool nicknames. For instance, males are called jacks and females are called jills. Males are called bucks and females are called does. Males are also called boomers, and lastly, females are called flyers. So we got all kinds of really cool nicknames for these amazing animals. Now, I used to work with eastern gray kangaroos back at the Saginaw Children's Zoo, but primarily what we're going to see here today are their larger cousins, the red kangaroo. Now, kangaroos belong to an amazing group of animals called marsupials. Let me see if you can say that with me. Marsupials. You got it? Let's try it again. Mars, like the planet, soup, like a bowl of soup, and eels, like the slithery fish. Marsupials. You got it, marsupials. Now, most marsupials live in Australia and New Guinea. So here's a map of that general area. You can see Australia there. That's where the majority of the marsupials are. We got some in New Guinea, and we do have one marsupial here in the United States, the opossum. Have you ever worn a backpack like these kids here? I sure have. Well, marsupials carry a backpack too, although it's not on their back. Their pack is actually a pouch. It's on their front or their belly area, and it's built in. Of course, kangaroos can't carry the same kind of supplies in their pouch as we carry, but they carry something a little more special. They're young. Now, when a baby kangaroo is born, it's really tiny. Once it's born, it climbs through its mom's fur into the pouch and on her belly. When the joey gets old enough, out they hop from their mother's pouch. Now, kangaroos are the only large animal that use hopping as their main way of getting around. Would you like to have to hop around all the time? God gave the kangaroo strong and long legs and feet that help them to be able to jump like this, and they can do so really fast and really far. The red kangaroo can jump 25 feet in a single bound. That'd be like me jumping from here to here in a single jump. That's incredible. Let's see how we match up to a kangaroo's jumping abilities. See how far I can jump. Can I get a round of applause? I think that was pretty cool. No? Okay. Now, this amazing jumping ability helps the kangaroo escape predators and travel long distances to find food and water. It really helps them to survive in the harsh climate that they have to live in. I'm about 5'8", but kangaroos and their relatives can be anywhere from 7 feet tall with the big red kangaroos, all the way down to 18 inches or about 46 centimeters for the dwarf wallaby. So they have a wide range of sizes within their kind. How do kangaroos not get completely out of breath when they're jumping? Well, as crazy as it sounds, it actually takes more energy for the kangaroos to stand still than it does for them to hop. And that's because God made the kangaroo's lungs to flop around inside its body. And therefore, air is pushed out of the lungs as it's flopping about, allowing more room for more air to come back in. God thinks of everything, doesn't he? Kangaroos are such a cool creation of God's. And our kangaroo pal here, Jumpin' Jack, is hopping by today to remind us that God is the author of all life. From kangaroos, to crocodiles, to koalas, and even to people, like you and me. Now, animals are created by God and are really cool, but his most special creation is people. God makes every human being in his image. We didn't evolve from animals. From the beginning, God made animals animals and people people. And only we are made in God's image. Thanks for hopping by, guys.
Hey, we're all one family.